downtrend at the moment, but you know, what we'll be looking for once again technically is we need a breakout of this channel before trading it. I'm not recommending you go out and buy. I'm recommending you buy TVs right now, but not the Japanese market. Okay. What's so funny about that? Right. Straw poll. Who thinks that the phases of the moon has an effect on people? Okay.
Do you mean
any effect? Any effect? Just a mild effect in your case. I mean, do you feel mildly affected by the phases?
Would you know if it's a full moon or a new moon by now?
I don't. Right. Now, interestingly, I just had a quick look at the hands going up. And we fall in 50-50 here. That 50% of people think that phases of the moon does have an effect on people. 50% think it doesn't. Now, interestingly enough, the same survey, if you do it with people who are working with psychiatric patients, I'm not saying anything. But it goes up to 85% of medical professionals think that the phases of the moon has an effect, or a marked effect, on people's behaviour. Now, what does that mean for the markets? I hear you ask. I've seen at least 2 studies on this, and there are more. What we can see here is during phases of the new moon across the G7 economy, that the stock markets outperform during the part of the month dominated by the new moon. And during the part of the month dominated by the full moon, they markedly underperform. This is far outside of what you'd expect to see, statistically speaking, to be chance. I've rattled on about this before, so I'm not going to leave at the point. But if we look at it differently, these here, around the red bars, it's a half of the moon dominated by the new moon. The white bars, it's a part of the month dominated by the full moon. As you can see, during the period dominated by the new moon, the market underperforms. You're not going to want to hear this, of course, but I've got a very small silver portfolio that I trade on the phases of the moon. This year, except for July, where there's one very, very bad trade, it's outperformed by and whole by quite substantially. Now, yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, it was a full moon. That's all I want to say about that. It just so happened.
I did see a documentary on crime. Apparently crime goes up when things are very busy.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they say that's the term lunatic, isn't it?
I was going to ask, how long have you had the...
Or Liverpool, maybe.
What's the track record?
So just about 10 months since we talked about it just last year.
And what's the track record?
But it does vary, but upwardly it's up about 4% over the year. And that's the silver market, which is very, very volatile. And the beauty about this, you see, is you can actually just, you can make money, be in the market during the part of the month dominated by the new moon, and out the other half of the market. You're only in the market half the time, and you will outperform. So,
Why does it work?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Cycles, women, spending.
Yeah.
Oh, silver.
But anyway, this is just a little bit of extra information. Anybody looking for a new strategy, there you go. All right. Now let's get on to commodities.